What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Bronze to Mythic draft, or should we just call it the Platinum draft at this point? We are on part 11 of being stuck in Platinum 4. This will be draft number 25 for us, so I'm pretty excited about how deep we're going, at least the number of drafts we're getting in. I'll have a draft posted every day for the month of October. So at the very least, we're going to have 31 drafts. At the best, we're going to hopefully make some more forward progress here. And then unfortunately, at the end of the month, the rank resets. So we have to the end of the month to make it happen. The other thing working against us a little bit is on the 24th, I'm headed out. I'm going to Vegas for Magic Con, so I'll be there from the 24th to the 28th, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then flying back on Monday. So I won't have a stream on that Thursday, Friday next week, and I won't have a stream on that Monday that next week, but I hope to be making lots of YouTube content, so stay tuned to this channel for more. So when this comes out, this will be that Friday that I'll actually be at MagicCon. So message me on Twitter or on Instagram and ask for updates. I'm going to be posting lots of pictures on Instagram, probably making some Twitter posts, and then I'll also be out there, like I said, just making some videos and seeing what kind of content I can come up with on the fly. That would be my first time kind of doing that kind of stuff, so we're just going to see what happens. But you're here for some drafting, so let's go ahead and check out where we're at, what we've been up to. Right away, the glaring problem is the win rate. The highest we've been is Platinum with 4 pips. We almost got out of Platinum 4 into Platinum 3. We've just been having a few bad runs. 1 and 3s. We went 2 and 3. And then we had a couple decent ones in here. A little 4 and 3 run, a 3 and 3, 3 and 3. We did get at least 1 trophy this season, which is currently my record is 1 trophy. But as you can see, we are Plat 4 drafters at best right now. So it's 100% a skill issue because it's possible to break out of this. So we just got to figure out how to make it happen. So without further ado, let's go ahead, get in here. We'll do some triple confirmation here for y'all. So hard stuck, Platinum 4. We had to do the walk of shame. I don't know if anybody here has ever gone to like a casino and you walk in and you're like, all right, I got my cash that I'm gambling with. And I'm like, this is all I'm gambling with. And then you get through that cash and then you got to do the walk of shame over to the ATM because you're like, I still want to go. I still can do it. I wish it was in the US for that MagicCon. Yeah, RCQ or the MagicCon in Vegas is going to be nice, but they released the MagicCon list. I've actually been meaning to make a video. Maybe I'll make a video this afternoon going over the schedule and the released information around MagicCons. But the MagicCons are going to be where the Pro Tours are. The RCs are going to be done by Star City Games. So SCG is what you'll see their name as. Unholy Annex. If you begin your end step, draw a card if you control a demon. Unlock this door, create a 6/6. So it's a 5 mana. Okay. I mean, I'm more apt towards Brood Spinner here. Brood Spinner is pretty good. This is also not terrible. So 5 mana for a 6/6 with flying is pretty solid. And then if I control a demon, so of which you do control the 1 demon already. So you have Withering Torment, really strong removal, destroy target creature or enchantment, you lose 2 life. And then we have Brood Spinner. So this is interesting. I would rather get us into like green black potentially. I like the Brood Spinner. Getting into green and then like splashing blue or black tend to be a pretty good way about going about this. And then, of course, we're met with a Miasma Demon, so maybe that that card wouldn't have been so bad. Have another demon. I think Miasma Demon's probably the best bet here. Break down the door, get out. Velgavoth Faithful. Being able to bring something back from the graveyard is not terrible as an uncommon. Getting into a good breakdown Manifest Dread card is not bad either. Avoid green, please. Did a couple drafts. The problem is you're giving good black signals to the person to your left. Yeah. That's true. See, like, green is not terrible. Green, red, Delirium is pretty good. Green, red, Manifest Dread is pretty good. The other top two are like white, green. But we're gonna stay open. Fear of Abduction. We're not gonna pigeonhole ourselves too much here. Irreverent Gremlin could get us pretty well into like a maybe like a green or a white red aggro deck. We're keeping open. We're keeping open. This is a pretty good card. Every time a creature you control with power 2 or less enters, you may discard a card. If you do draw a card, do this once each turn so you can cycle through. Hey, Shyleaf, welcome, welcome. How we doing today? Good. I was already out there slinging dirt. I mean, Hand That Feeds kind of works into both red, green, and just red. 2/2 for 2. Then if you have Delirium, you have Menace. It's pretty good. Yeah, I had to go out, roll up my fence, dig up some pavers that were all around this tree that we have to get removed because they got to grind the stump out of the tree as well. So it was a lot of... I've already been up for a couple hours, digging in the dirt, rolling up fences. Game is a bit cropped. That's because I am in the wrong view. Thank you. Professional streamer over here. Seize from Slumbers, really good removal. Wickerfolk, Thresher, pretty good. 4 mana, 5/4. Do Like Me. Frantic Strength is also really good. All right, we're staying pretty open here. I think we might be moving towards red white aggro though. Fear of Abduction is not aggro, but it is nice white removal. Not so confident about the set though. Yeah, I would definitely take a read through the cards if you'd prefer to listen. I did make a whole Duskmourn set review, so you can go through and check out each color my set review. Otherwise, you know, I would just encourage you read through each of the cards. You can go out to Scryfall and you know, just do the set and then go by color, and then you can sort by like rarity and just read through every card so you know what every card is. And then pay attention to the archetypes. The archetypes are pretty spot on. The only thing I would say about the archetypes is my chair's not locked. The only thing I'd say about the archetypes is that the Insidious Fungus is pretty good. There's ranges, right? So you could have like a white-blue aggro deck, but you could also have like a white-blue mid-range deck as well. So keep that in mind. Hand That Feeds. What if you draft the wrong cards? Get into it just for more than drafting the set. I mean, drafting is a skill. You're going to draft the wrong cards. I mean, you're 100% going to draft the wrong cards. It takes time. It takes practice. Like, I have felt myself get better over the set, especially once you start to see the cards in play, what they do. You can shortcut some of that time by like watching streamers like myself or others. I think Hand That Feeds is better than most people think. It's a 2/2 for 2. I don't know why it's not. we might be in like a black, green, red deck here. A little bit of mana fixing. Turn inside out or a target. Oof, 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 oof. Both of these are good. I think turn inside out is the better card here. Might be splashing black for something like, oh, and a frantic strength. I'll take that all day. Okay, chainsaw. When it enters, deals 3 damage to 1 target creature. Whenever 1 or more creatures die, put a rev counter on chainsaw. Equipped creature gets +0. So this is pretty fun. 2 mana, 3 damage. And then you're basically building up rev counters to give the... so right off the bat, it's going to get 1 counter. So at the very least, it's a 1-0. And then as things die, the creature keeps getting bigger. And the counters don't go anywhere unless they destroy the equipment. So I like chainsaw. Ooh, this is a little tough. Probably break down the door, exile target artifact or enchantment, and then you can manifest dread. Horrid Vigor is another option. It is rated pretty well. I think if we're doing more of like a... Ooh, Scorching Dragonfire, though, is really good, too. I think we're going to grab the Scorching Dragonfire. Fear of being hunted. Ooh, the Waltz of Rage. You got to grab the board wipe. All right. Yeah, we're in sort of like a red-green Gruul deck. We're splashing black for Brood Spinner. Maybe Miasma Demon. Miasma Demon might be too expensive with the 2 pips. So I think this is the... we're going to go with like a Gruul aggro deck. You're fun as shit to watch, though, so thanks for that. Well, I appreciate that. I try to be more entertaining than educational in a lot of times because I am unfortunately not the best drafter out there. I think I'll take another Scorching Dragonfire over Cathartic Parting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 removal so far. 4 or 5 removals is usually pretty good. And then the rest of the time you're working on your game plan, which is going to be like red, green, Delirium. That's going to help. So where are we at for Delirium? 3 artifacts, 1 enchantment. So we could use some more instances and sorceries, maybe some more enchantments if they come our way. See where our packs are hanging out. They're all hanging out with the long cat is long. But yeah, probably, like I said, a little bit more entertaining than skill watch. But hey, if you're not a platinum drafter, then I'm probably somewhat educational to draft. If your goal is to move through bronze, silver, gold, and into platinum, like, hey, like I said, you kind of look at that person that's a few steps ahead of you rather than looking at like #1 ranked Mythic player. It can oftentimes make the approach seem a little bit easier than just like, hey, what are the pros doing versus like, hey, what's this guy that's a few steps ahead of us doing, and does that make sense? So not a lot of great options here. I'll take Horrid Vigor. It's rated pretty well. 2 mana, 3/1. Wary Watchdog is also really good. That's going to help with Delirium. We do need more enchantments, though, so I might grab Fear of Exposure here. That'll get me another enchantment count. Really kind of working towards that Delirium. More sorceries, artifacts help as well. You're definitely not a plat. Allgard, I've learned a bit, but to be real with you, I just really don't like how much removal Wizards has in Standard. It's annoying to deal with. Yeah, Standard right now is kind of crazy as far as removal goes. Are we taking a 4th hand that feeds? I don't know. Yeah, Standard's kind of crazy in that aspect right now. And then a Horrid Vigor. I mean, this is a sorcery. Give me a little bit of card draw. Help me a little bit with Delirium. Now that we have 4-hand that feeds, we want to get that Delirium out there for them so that they're 4/2s with Menace. Really get them doing work. Yeah, I don't know. 1 mana, 2/1. Or do we grab a Glimmerlight? We grab the Glimmerlight. It's an artifact. We got to pitch it or whatever reason. Okay, so we got a decent little thing going here. You've been stuck in Gold 4 this season. Yeah, it's a lot of the people that like drafting are really enjoying the set, so you're getting a lot of folks. Bedhead Beastie. Oof. Fear Burning Alive, I think, is the best card here. Ethereal Armor also is really good, but we're just not in white at this point. Stay Hidden, Stay Silent, okay. House Cartographer, Survival Mechanic is just so hard to trigger. For the most part, it's worth just avoiding. So we're also going for Delirium. So Fear of Burning Alive is definitely the strong pick here. Enduring Vitality could be pretty good for us. It's a 3/3 for 3. And then creatures you control can tap for any color. A Reverent Gremlin is also a good choice for us, but we do have a lot of 2-drops already, so we need something a little bit more upstream. We're not taking another hand that feeds. We could grab Monstrous Emergence, but the Enduring Vitality is a nice card to have here. Yeah, we need to work on the curve a little bit. Some 3 and 4 drops. I mean, Asius, the old Dick Twister. Actually, we have a lot of good options here. So this is a 2-drop. We are going for Delirium. This is a really good pack for us. I've had a lot of good luck with the old Dick Twister, so we're going to grab the Dick Twister. Another Wildfire Wickerfolk is good. Makes me feel good about red-green. Norin? You think Norin? Norin is not rated all that well. I think we grab Monstrous Emergence. It's a sorcery. We're a little low on sorceries. Plus, it's removal for us. So we'll grab that. And even those doesn't have Delirium. It does work off the number of card types you have. So that's nice. Boiler Bilge Ripper is okay. Terramorphic Expanse for the mana fixing would be great. Yeah, 2 of these cards would be then. And it helps with Delirium. So yeah, we're going to grab Terramorphic Expanse. Ragged Playmate, I think, is the play here. That's going to help things like the hand that feeds get in. So it's while it attacks. So before it attacks, you can Ragged Playmate it. And then as it attacks, yeah, we're grabbing Beastie Beatdown. Or most valuable Slayer. I don't know. I like the Beastie Beatdown. Good old Beastie. Who's it beating down? I don't know. There's a kid on the back of the Beastie, like beating up an old man. Ticket booth, or I mean, a little bit more card draw. We don't have any rooms. Manifest Dread. The double strike is nice. I think we take the room. Manifest Dread, 2/2 for 2. Or do we grab Monstrous Emergence? I think we have enough creatures. Get some top end with Slavering Branch Snapper. That thing has a huge win rate. It's like a 58% win rate if played. That's the other thing that you learn, Shyleaf, is over time. Especially if you use something like an untapped.gg or 17 lands, or, you know, there's a bunch of services out there. You can go back and look at your drafts and you can actually see the win rate of like win played or win in hand of certain cards. And you start to recognize like, oh, these cards are better to pick than these cards. And so sometimes that's the differentiator for my game plan. Yep. If you go back and like watch even my last video, we're gonna build Jund, taking out Bear Trap, taking out all my hand that feeds. I don't know if I agree with this. And then put in my Asthma Demon. Okay, so we got an ad that's going to start in 5 minutes. So before we do anything else, well, we're going to review what we got going on here. Because, well, I don't know if I necessarily agree with this. So Insidious, I like the Dick Twister, Reverend Gremlin. I do like the gameplay because, like, we're going for Delirium. Instant, sorceries, enchantments. Hand that feeds is a 2/2 for 2. We got a lot of removal. Because this being a 4/2 with Menace is going to be done very reliably. How many red and green do we have? So we can probably shave a red for 16 lands. We do have a double pip black, which is crazy. We kept all of our removal. So we have Chainsaw, 2 Dragonfires, that's 3. 4 with Beastie Beatdown. Walter Rage is 5. Miasma Demon can kill some stuff if you're discarding cards. I don't know. I really liked our Hand That Feeds game plan. What are we looking like for creatures here? So we have 15 creatures with most of them being expensive. Oh, this is a 2-drop though. With Delirium, it's going to come out as a 4/3 for 2. Versus this is going to be a 4/4. Or a 4/2 with Menace. So Wildfire Wickerfolk is pretty crazy. Yeah, 17 lands is also another good one. You do have to like download a client to like capture your data and stuff, but I don't know. I went hard on Hand That Feeds for this particular strategy. I think we're going to be able to pretty reliably get Delirium. Would I cut any other 2-drops? I mean, the Irreverent Gremlin is good. Osseous, Stick Twister, 1, 2, 3. So Irreverent Gremlin is not really triggering very much. But it is card draw, so when it does trigger... I don't know, the hand I'm left with is also really good. So, I think maybe we throw another like Turn Inside Out in there. Or like a Frantic Strength. Probably a Turn Inside Out. We'll grab another Turn Inside Out for 16 lands. Cool. So we're going to have an ad start here in just a minute. But before we do that, we're about 30 minutes in, or 25 minutes into the video. And this is a great touch point. Put a timestamp below. Let me know how many wins you think this deck's going to get. If you're joining me in the live stream, do the same thing. How many minimum wins do you think we're going to get off of this deck? I'm going to go ahead and run the ad right now. Actually, I'm going to run a 3-minute ad. And then we can get started on the game. So the reason we're running ads, if you're catching the live stream, I'm sorry that we have to run ads, but the reason we do so is because if you're on Twitch, the first thing you see when you click into somebody's stream, if you don't run ads, is what's called pre-roll ads. So, hey, this guy looks like he might be interesting based off the thumbnail. I click on it, and I'm met with 90 to 180 seconds of ads. And I'm like, who's going to wait through that to check out a new streamer? Well, to help with that, I can run ads when I choose to and when I'm controlling them. So I'm going to go ahead, run those ads right now. So that way you're not missing any content. And then that will give us an hour ad free. And then we can go ahead and do the draft. So I don't want you to miss anything. So you can take a look at the deck. I'm going to leave it up on the screen. I'm going to run the 3-minute ad. If you're not seeing the ad, thank you. That means you're a subscriber or a turbo member. If you are seeing the ad, then or if you are seeing the ad, I'm sorry, but you're not missing anything. So here we go. Oh, it's running right now. I'm muted. I did mute. I like the hand. We need a red. Let's see if we can get a red. But you have to use the Terramorphic Expanse for black. Like, that's the unfortunate part here. Because it is my... least available card. So I was talking during that whole ad break too, which is funny. Really want a red. Definitely really want a red now. Give me a red. We got lots of red in there. Okay, we got a Toby. I mean, this isn't terrible. Now we at least have a body to block the rat. Want to reveal a creature card. Get rid of that thing. Now we're 2 towards Delirium. We got a sorcery and a land. This is a creature. If Toby attacks, whatever. I mean, they are black-white, so they probably have a way to manifest or oh no, they killed it. I didn't get any value out of it, which sucks. But now we're at 3 out of 4 for Delirium. Really killing me, game. I guess we forest cycle. Grab a forest. And then... oh, damn, we already had a creature. I thought the creature would put us Delirium. So we need... we have a land, a sorcery, and a creature. So we need an enchantment or an instant. We do have an enchantment creature here. Tap 2 untapped creatures and or lands you control. It's getting slowly withered away. Still need that red. This is an enchantment creature, so it does give me Delirium, which is helpful. Wonder if we can cut a color. I mean, it does give us access to Miasma Demon and the Brood Spinner. So it's just a splash of black. I mean, we have really good land choices for red. Like, we have a dual red-green land. We're running... 5, I guess? 6 with Terramorphic Expanse, 7 red if you count. I mean, he's just gonna resurrect that, so... Manifest Dread. Hope they don't hit. Those are some interesting swamps. Oh, that's what they were going for. There you go. Does give me Delirium, though. Hey, we got our red. We're swinging with it. Where are you at? Let me attack. Let me attack. What does this do? Untap each creature you control during each other player's untap stage. Okay. And we got Delirium, baby. Trapped in the screen. They just have all the removal. Even though we have a shit ton of removal in our deck, we're just not getting it. This person's taking their sweet time, though. Took my Wicker Folk. Hey, there's my second red. We can play both of these. I might play Gruul. You seem to like it a lot. Gruul is fun. So there's two schools of thought. Like you can go into green and easily go into like green red or green blue, which is a strong color. And then the other school of thought for drafting is you can go white and then go white blue or white red, right? So those are two ways. So you can try to get your primary color as either green or white, and then splash into the secondary colors just because they're Belgavoss faithful. They're gonna yep. It'd be a really nice time to like top deck a removal, you know. Top deck removal. Let's do it. Or we could have the old dick twister. We do like this card. As long as we have Delirium. I gotta start killing cards or taking damage, and I gain health every time if they take damage. Invoking that bad boy. Unlock a room. This person is taking their sweet time to make some decisions here. Can't block alone. I think, do we kill the 4/4? I think we kill the 4/4. Now we put the old 5/4 up in the air. See how much value they're going to get out of Victor. So Victor needs to trigger Eerie. So Eerie, whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room. So they do have access to white, which is a good enchantment generator. But besides, well, these 3 were enchantments. And they've already fully unlocked their room. So, I don't know. I don't know how many enchantments they have in there. Gruul is fun. So, I might be playing Gruul in Standard. There's a Gruul aggro deck. Ooh, the old Dick Twister. Take 2, discard a card, or destroy an enchantment. Okay. I don't know if they have a lot of like haste. I don't think they have haste, but that's a card. What happens if I full swing? So if I kill one of these, so say I kill Victor, and then I swing with everything. 2 of those things are going to have to block an Irreverent Gremlin. One of those things is going to have to block Miasma Demon. And so 4 damage is still going to get through. Because of Menace. But they have lifelink. I missed lifelink. Fucking Valgavoth. That's a punt. God, man, I missed lifelink. If a card you didn't control will be put into an opponent's graveyard, exile it instead. During your turn, you may play exiled cards with Valgavoth. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal its mana rather than pay its mana cost. The old Dick Twister. Doesn't have Vigilance, though. I don't know if we have... a removal that will work. Yeah, we don't have a removal that will work against Valgavoth. Valgavoth won. Valgavoth won the game for him. We're over here. 0-1. Valgavoth is OP. And then they were about to drop that 6-6. That's crazy. That's crazy. It was a good game, too. But yeah, anyways, I was saying I might play Gruul in Standard. I'm torn between like Azorius Tempo and like Gruul Aggro. Yeah, this is a great hand. We have access to all of our mana. Brood Spinner, Beastie Beat. Yeah. Yeah. We'll take it. Wicker Folk. 2 mana, 3/2. We play that bad boy. I want to play this bad boy. Get him for 3. And we got access to 2 of our black cards. Perfect. Choose target creature you control and a target creature an opponent controls. Don't have Delirium, but... getting in for 6. We'll do that, though. Get a second green out there. Yep, Appendage Amalgam. Then we'll grab this, and then as far as what we have an artifact, a creature, and a sorcery. Could really use like a land or something in there. Get Fear of Burning Alive out. Okay, 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 okay. We'll get the second blackout. Ooh, library. Those are both great cards. We'll put that one on top, though. We're going to keep both of those there. Probably should have pitched one, but those are both really great cards. Do they have another appendage amalgam? Or they just want me to swing? Appendage amalgam is 3, so... Okay, they pitched a land. Drag to roots, eh? So yeah, each of these can tap for any color, which is really nice with Enduring Vitality. Put that out there. Really want Delirium. Get that Fear Burning Alive cooking. Ooh, Chainsaw. That's removal. We'll keep that. Don't waste it. Need it for the removal. All right. We got it. That was a quick one. We'll put her on the board. 1-1. We like it. We like it. This deck is fun. I don't know if it's a go the distance deck, but it is fun. It is fun. I really need to start. Yeah, so I started playing some standard last night. I played an Azurius Tempo deck, which was interesting. It got dismantled though by Mono Black. So Mono Black has like Leyline of the Voids in there, and a lot of the Azurius Tempo game plan is put stuff in the graveyard to be able to pull it out later. And with Leyline of the Void, everything that would hit my graveyard would get exiled instead. And so it didn't have a ton of options or a good plan for removing Leyline of the Void. Okay. We have access to all three. Get the old Osseous out there, 2/2 for 2. Get that. We're gonna crack it right away. No need to waste time. Go get the swamp. They're gonna do the same. I don't think it really matters. We'll get Osseous out there. They're gonna have some sort of removal. There we go. They're gonna surveil. We'll toss this, and then it's gonna die. Surveil. Get me closer to Delirium. We have a sorcery and a land. Yeah. 6-point life. Probably should have grabbed Inside Out. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Instance helping with Delirium. We're going to throw out an Insidious Fungus. We don't have any creatures, so if Insidious Fungus dies, We could probably just destroy it next turn. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. We'll get the attack in there. Nice. They're not going to fall for the bait. Draw a card or it dies. Just gotta take it. Let them draw a card. Oh, they don't even have that unlocked yet. Hey, another red. We'll take it. I think we have to... do this. No, I'm gonna have to tap my own stuff here. I want a black and a green. So I'm just gonna do destroy, draw a card, and then put a land card from your hand on the battlefield. Or destroy target enchantment. I don't want him getting card draw. Surveil 2. Those are some good removals. Discard a card or take 2. Gonna take the 2. Little low on land. We might be sacking the branch snapper here. Okay. We're gonna manifest dread. That's gonna get beefy. Yes. What does this cost? Way too much. We need a land. And then gotta manually tap over here. Take 2. Thank you. So we have Waltz of Rage now online, so we can use it. We also have Dragonfire. So Dragonfire is probably going to be the Flesh Burrower. Oh no, we shuffled. We shuffled. I think we just take. We have so much health, we just take. Okay. Okay. What does this cost? 6? Each other creature until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, exile the top card of your library. You may play it until the end of the next turn. So this is going to kill my Osseous Stick Twister. Bueller. Bueller. Should I do this to manifest dread? Do get a 2/2 to replace it. Nice. And we have 5 types. Very nice. I think we do next. Attack. Oh, we're on an ad. We're on an ad. I'm gonna move as slow as I can. Slow as I can. Sorry if you're seeing the ad. I wasn't in time to do the 3-minute ad, and so it ran a 1.5-minute ad. So we were a half hour of no ads. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're seeing him. I'm sorry. Just punch the mic. We're just gonna take our sweet time. We got some timeouts. We got some timeouts we can burn. We're not gonna like miss out on any gameplay. We're just gonna slow and go. Slow and go. Yep, we're gonna let it rope out. That's fine. We'll burn our in-game timeouts for the ad break. So apologies. We're a fast enough player that it should be fine. We got about 20 seconds left on the ad. Oh, we used a rope. We used a rope. We got 5 seconds. Oh, come on. Stupid ads. All right, everybody's back. Welcome back. We did nothing while the ad was running. So let's go ahead and attack. Turn face up. Hit him for 5. Late to the party, just my opinion. Not enough reason to screw up your mana base with black. The 2/3 cards aren't game changing enough. Yeah, the Miasma Demon and the Brood Spinner were the reason to add it. If I get another land here, I'm popping the Brood Spinner, and that's 5 in the air, so it is pretty nice. I don't think they're swinging for 16 here. Yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, we just do this. Choose a creature you control. Target creature. Boom. Snuck her in. That's all we needed. I second that. Cutting black seems very good for consistency. Yeah, I can see it. I could see it. I just like Brood Spinner. So if we go take a look at the deck, if we cut black, so Brood Spinner, and well, so Asia's Stick Twister though was doing a ton of work for us. That was the other thing though. Asia's Stick Twister is so good. Like, what would we throw in there that's better than Asia's Stick Twister? Like, Brood Spinner is also really good. So this is where we're at right now. Like, I don't know what else we would, like, throw in there. Like, everything else is kind of subpar, you know? And then this just does absolute work with Delirium. Card removal. Like, it's saved us already. Like, the 2 games, of which we are 2 wins, has been off the back of Stick Twister so far. There's no correct answer. If you feel keep black, then you should do it. Yeah. I just don't know. Like, the other game plan would be to cut Asius, cut Brood Spinner, cut Miasma Demon, and then probably go with like 3 Hand That Feeds, and then work towards Delirium. That way, and then swing in with 4 2s with Menace. Let's give her let's keep it rolling. We got 2 wins so far with this. Let's see what else we can make happen with it. And yeah, you're telling me, Bearded Mana, like, it's I find myself, I'm looking at my like modern deck for the RC Cube this weekend, and I'm like trimming a card here, adding a card, like it's just one card, like trimming a card here, adding a card there, just like doing all of these little tweaks. And I'm like, do these things really make a difference? Maybe they do, but I just find myself like incrementing things. Just by like 1. Grab the swamp. Schwamp. Schwamp. Nice. We will have access to a red. I think we just play this. That way we can play Scorching Dragonfire next and kill that Oblivion Bookworm. Oh, they got a second one? Oh, that's nice for them. They're just churning. Churning and burning. They do have to discard, though, until they Manifest Dread. I think we just destroy one of them. Get rid of one of those. Play one of these. So we have an instant and a land in there. We're making progress. And then this would be a sorcery, so that'd be 3. Okay. Now we have some decent land going here. We can play Fear of Exposure, which I think we do. Do I kill the Bookworm with Monstrous Emergence? Or play the Fear of Exposure? I think we just play this. Yeah, we're able to play that a turn early because of the Insidious. Instead of sacking the Insidious and letting it die, like, that allowed me to play the Fear of Exposure. I think that was an okay call. Hey, fun channel, or fun VN channel. Welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. Okay, they're gonna manifest Dread. Now it's gonna let them draw a card. Okay, they're gonna manifest Dread twice. And they'll get to keep it. Okay. I think we do this. Put that on the play field. Gotta get some of this removal going. I needed access to another black, which would be great. And then that would be 6. So if I had another black, I could discard 3 cards. That would be ideal. I would discard these 3 cards to kill that. Now they have Delirium. Yeah. They get card draw. Scorching Dragonfire. All right. Well, it's something. We can get rid of some removal here. Get rid of this. Treats a creature you control. Get rid of that. It was something. It was something. Controlling the board just a little bit. Really would like another black. That would help. And then we do have 3 types in there. So Brood Spinner could be a play. Irreverent Gremlin could be a play. Oh, nice. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Just going to go ahead and get a thing every time. This is also removal. Is that an enchantment? It is an enchantment. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay. We slapped that bad boy on. They had a 3rd one? No freaking way. Just people not grabbing Oblivious Bookworm? What the fuck? That's annoying. So we'll play this. Wait, no. We play this. And then we can play this. Do we need a black. If that was a black, I would have left the black on top. But we do need access to 2 reds. So discard a card. Miasma Demon, you're not getting played, bud. Yeah. Cool. Getting in, removing some cards. When Chainsaw enters, whenever one or more creatures die. Oh. So it doesn't get out of hand too crazily. Okay, get a land. Swinging for 6, baby. Now that's scary. Getting the chainsaw out there, doing some work. Okay. Now they're gonna manifest dread with something. That'd be the plan, right? We got four land, so card cycle. Yet another green. We'll take it. Yeah, we're gonna pop this next. Yeah, buddy. Decline. Decline. I like the cards we have in hand. You son of a... That's great. And all their cards are over 3, aren't they? Yep. Solid. What a game plan. Way to have fucking Pyroclasm. Dang, dude. Are they just sitting on removal? What the fuck? This game, man. That's 6 regardless, eh? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Ah! That sucked. Man, I'm just like a lightning rod for bad beats. Oh my god. All right. So, what would we do different? Maybe if we trim these and go with a hand that feeds route. And then what are we doing for artifacts, enchantments? Throw in that, and then cut these. And then what is that? 6, 5, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Now we're at 16 lands. And we're just going to go Gruul. We drop the black. See what's working. Okay, come on. Whew. Let's get the 3 and the 4. We need the 3 and the 4. Right. A little bit better. Not my favorite. Keep 6. Drop monstrous emergence. Drop the dual land. We'll drop a 2/2 with Menace. Got our land. Get a creature fungus. I mean, we have to kill this at some point. Get rid of that thing. And then throw down our Insidious Fungus. Discard a card. Decline. Next turn, we can play Fear of Exposure. Or we can slap the chainsaw onto something. Either or. Hey, we got a 4th land. I got to tap 2 creatures, so if I do that route. Or land. You can attack with 1. Do they have a flash card? What are they doing here? Yep, I sure do. That's why we are smart there. Only attack with 1. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to cast Fear of Exposure. There should be like anti-pumps, like just 5-head moves. Like if we did something that was super 5-head, like we should like remove a punt or something. Draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand. You're gonna double block. Yep, perfect. I will take it. Give me some chainsaw. And we'll play a boy here. So far we have an enchantment and a creature, so we need some more. Okay. We need some more cards for Delirium. Didn't we have a Terramorphic? Oh, we did in the first hand. Hey, now we have a Terramorphic. Go grab us a green. Now that puts 3 types in the graveyard. Is this an enchantment itself? No, it is not. I can destroy target artifact, though. This is just a creature. They could double block and kill it, and then I get rid of that stupid optimistic scavenger. Poke it in the eyes. Poke it in the eyes. Another one. Get it. Get him. Get him. Oh, that was just a flash of one. That was too fast. All right, they're going to take 5. They're going to take 5. I don't have to tap this, so I could choose to block Clockwork, not kill it, and then sack it and draw a card. Poke in the eyes. I wonder what if there's like a little thing that happens if you poke a bunch of the eyes. Like a little Easter egg. Okay. That's fun. No. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let that die. Monstrous Clobbering. Yeah, we were about to have Delirium too. That would have been nice. Nice. All right, we're putting it on the board. We're officially 3-1. 3-1. What were the initial guesses? Bearded Mana, you thought 3 wins. So we've achieved Bearded Mana's win prediction. Shyleaf, you believe that we will get at least 4. I like where Shyleaf's at. So you all still have your predictions in here. That was a horrible attack by opponent. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. So we have a 5-minute warning until the next ad break. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna run the ad right now. I'm gonna use that chance to go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'm gonna be streaming again for another half hour or so. So we're gonna cruise through these. So because I'm gonna run to the bathroom, I'm gonna run a 3-minute ad, and I'm gonna do it in between games so you guys don't miss anything. If you're hanging out in the live stream, I appreciate you. Consider following, liking the video, subscribing if you're on YouTube, and if you're catching this VOD, you know, do the same thing. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. It all helps the YouTube algorithm, and we will be right back after this 3-minute ad. What's up, everybody? We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Yo, what up? What up, Dominic? Michael, what's up? Double Figures watching on YouTube presently. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Appreciate you. Thank everybody for hanging out here. We're currently at 3 wins, 2 losses. So we got to get the count right. Unfortunately, get myself out of the way. There you go. There's your 2 losses right there. We got a couple guesses right now. Shyleaf. So we've reached Bearded Mana's guess of 3 wins. Shyleaf is thinking 4 wins. I'd love to think what everybody else thinks we're gonna do with this little deck that we got going on here. So we got the hand that feeds to do its thing last game. We cut black. We had some really good splash black cards with like Miasma Demon and Brood Spinner, as well as the old Dick Twister here. But outside of that, we cut them, tried to streamline our mana a little bit more and see if we could get a little bit more wins out of it. We're running a 41 card special, and that was mostly so I could run another turn inside out and 3 hand that feeds, even though we do have access to 4 hand that feeds. So let's keep her cooking and see if we can get that 4th win. 4th win is huge, especially for the stats. 4th win is like 57.5% win rate. And that's good progress, right? At 4 or 5 wins, if you can consistently get those, you're going to do well. We're going to mulligan. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I don't want to cut any of these. I really don't want to cut any of these. Maybe Beastie Beatdown. Yeah. Okay, Terramorphic Expanse. We're gonna slam this. Get our 2 colors online right away. And then we'll grab a green. Do we remove that? That's the question. Do we remove that? No, I think we save it. I think we play this because we have multiple. So if they swing with that, then fine. Then we have Chainsaw for removal. Just let that come. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Do we need the 3rd land right now? Okay. What are you taking out there, bud? Activate ability. We'll go grab another green. We have a red already. So, creature in a land. Perfect. They're going to draw a card every time. That's awesome. Is this an enchantment? Is it exile enchantment or destroy enchantment? We're not going to be able to do either one of those right now. Okay, so the play could be... We could play this, draw a card, discard a card for a card. I think we just grab this. Just a nice big body to block with. Nice. Then they're gonna Optimistic Scavenger. Well, they're just drawing a shit ton of cards, aren't they? Okay, now we have 4 removals in our hand. I think we're gonna have to use some of them here. Is that an enchantment creature? Yeah. Okay. Play this. Chainsaw. Get rid of this. I understand. It stays on the... Nice. Okay. Understood. Now they're going to shuffle that into my thing. What I should have done is the Insidious and just destroy artifact. Yeah. I fucked up. Oh no. It's like you have to get rid of the Silent Creeper. I really wanted to use that to get rid of Enduring Curiosity, but the Silent Creeper is OP. Oh my god. Does this guy just have everything? What the fuck? I mean, they have everything because they have 7 fucking cards in hand. That's why. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. And a counterspell? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! That's a game, friends. That's the best we can do. They won. That was quite the game. Oh my god. They just all times had 7 cards in hand. There's just like infinite card draw. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Just like getting beat up over here. Beat up. All right. So what we do, if we do not achieve a 4-3 win, we're going to go do a quick draft replay just to see where we potentially went wrong. We did get 3 wins, so that is nice. We got 1,000 gems back, 3 packs, but that means a 50% win rate. So let's go ahead, take a look here. We'll zoom in just a little bit and take a look at our last draft. We went 3-3. We're going to view the draft replay. I'm going to switch myself over to the other side, get out of the way. Actually, no. All right, browser, that's fine. Whatever, we'll leave it there. Yeah, I know, Shyly, if we didn't quite make what you were hoping for, the 4 wins. So this pack one, pick one. We had some interesting options. Unholy Annex. I did not realize that this played so well. I guess it is just constant card draw for you. You do lose 2 life every time unless you control a demon. If we did have 2 demons, you know, maybe. Black is just a historically weaker color in general. You really should be in sort of like white, blue, red, or green. And like combinations thereof are pretty good. Black tends to actually be the weakest color. And then I went ahead and grabbed a green black, right? I was like, all right, whatever. So Brood Spinner, there's probably some better choices. This Unholy Annex, it was not a bad choice. Brood Spinner can definitely do some work. Miasma Demon is probably the best rated card here. This is 54.5 versus a 54.9 played win rate. Frantic Strength is actually better. That's funny. Yeah, Frantic Strength is a better win rate. Probably a better grab for us. We could have grabbed that. This is really good. This is a slam dunk card. Like 61.5% win rate when played. Like, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So if you see that, that's an easy snatch, which we did. Irreverent Gremlin, 55.9 if we have a played win rate. I think it's the best card here. I don't know if maybe Inside Out is a little bit better. It looks like 58.2% win rate if played. Because you essentially get 2 for 1, right? If you're swinging in and you kill something or you block with it and kill something way above your weight class, and then you can Manifest Dread. So it's a 2 for 1 trade, so that makes a lot of sense. We didn't know where we were going at this point. We were kind of keeping ourselves open. Maybe if we got into like Boros aggro, having a 2 toughness creature is helpful. That was kind of where the thought was too with Hand That Feeds, is like, all right, we're starting to get into that Boros aggro territory. Funny enough, Most Valuable Slayer actually has a little bit better played win rate. Other options here, Bashful Beastie could have been good. Manifest Dread could have been good. Both of which, well, actually, the best one here is Most Valuable Slayer. Nope, it's Violent Urge. Interesting. Violent Urge, eh? 56.7 versus some of these other ones. Interesting. Wickerfolk Thresher, I think is definitely going to be the best option. 50 or 55.1. Nope. Frenetic Strength, man. Frantic Strength is crazy. Bashful Beastie was also better. 55.4. It's a little cheaper. And it had Delirium, so that was kind of the reason. So we had 3 good options here. Wickerfolk, Frantic Strength, or Bashful Beastie. Again, we grabbed another Gremlin here. I do think it's the best choice here besides maybe Jump Scare. I think we were going strong red and then trying to figure out what our second color was at this point. We had some good red. Actually, I don't know. We were all over the place. I think we're a little all over the place in the beginning. But this is not bad. 56.8, though, was the best. Jump Scare was the best card. Insidious Fungus is a pretty decent card, 54.5%. Again, Bashful Beastie was, but we need to worry about the mana curve, too, so we don't want to go too heavy. Grabbed another Hand That Feeds. I don't know. We were high on had a Hand That Feeds for some reason, and we ended up grabbing 4 of them. I mean, that was like the best choice there. We got a dual land. We got the Inside Out, finally. And then the Bashful Beastie, so that tabled, and a Frantic Strength. So we did get a Frantic Strength. This Chainsaw, really good. 58.7. This is 56.7, 56.3. Yeah, 56.9. So yeah, 58.7, definitely the best one. And we had a strong presence in red already, and some mana fixing into red. So we weren't really too concerned about that. Definitely the best pick here. The Scorching Dragonfire was a 55.7 played win rate. And then Norin was I think one of the ones that we were considering at the time. Gremlin Tamer. I don't know if it was too late to pivot, but like a Gremlin Tamer could have been really good and to get into like a white-blue deck. So white-blue enchantments. We already had a good Fear of Abduction enchantment. It was packed to pick two, so like if we change, we would have to go real hard into enchantments. But Scorched Dragonfire at a 55.7 is probably the best one here, besides Horrid Vigor. Man, Horrid Vigor is doing some work. It's like sneaking some wins. I need to just like not try to take it over some other stuff. Waltz of Rage, absolutely insane card. It's a board wipe. It's one of the few board wipes in the game, or in this draft. So it was definitely the best pick here. Wildfire Wickerfolk, also really good. 2 mana, 3/2. If you have Delirium, it's a 4/3 with haste. Like, it's a solid card. There's not going to be a better option there. Grab the Dragonfire. If we were in blue, maybe snagging Flood Pit's Drowner over the Dragonfire. But I think it's the best one here. Yeah. Scorching Dragonfire for the win there. Horrid Vigor, we just grabbed that one. We know it's a good card. And so we just need to grab it more. Fear of Exposure worked for our colors. We didn't have a lot of great options. So that's a 53.7 versus a 53.8. This is not the greatest card to select. So between those two, and I chose the Fear of Exposure. It's just a little bit bigger body. We had some smaller creatures, so we could tap them. We were getting decent turn 1, turn 2 creatures down. So by turn 3, we usually had 2 creatures available and could get Fear of Exposure out pretty early. Like I said, I was high on Hand That Feeds for some reason and grabbed a bunch of those. Probably didn't need to. I'm also seeing blue is pretty open. So like green blue or white blue was definitely a potential option here for us. Grab this card. Not good. Again, we should have grabbed Horrid Vigor over Grab the Prize. I just wasn't super certain at this point if I was going green. There was a chance I was going to go aggro. We grabbed Glimmerlight. That helped for a few things. What is this? 53.6. 56.3. Yeah, Glimmerlight was the best choice here. Grab Turn Inside Out. Best choice here. Bear Trap. That was if I needed it to help with Delirium and some removal. Garbage pick. All right. Fear of Burning Alive is definitely the best card here. 63.6. Ethereal Armor is also pretty good. This is one of the best rooms. If you're in red-blue, doing enchantments and rooms, like this is one of the best cards you can get. But Fear of Burning Alive is definitely the best card here. Does so much work, especially if you have Delirium. Next up, Enduring Vitality, I'm pretty sure is the best choice here. 56.9. What is that? 54, 55. 55, yeah, 56.9. Enduring Vitality also helps with your mana fixing. The old Dick Twister. I love this card. It's done so much work for me, but there's obviously better cards here. Things like Razorkin Horde Caller, 62.3. Even Defiant Survivor is better, 55.7. Because if you can get the survival off, then it's huge. Same thing with Clockwork Percussionist at a 55.6. We could have grabbed some removal or even this Horrid Vigor. I think we were jonesing for some 2-drops. So that was in part what we were looking for. The 3-drop wouldn't have been bad either. So probably in retrospect, we should have either grabbed the Defiant. Just Horde Color was so expensive. We already had so many expensive creatures in the deck that it was hard to grab that. We needed a 2 and 3 drop, so maybe Defiant Survivor would have been a little bit better choice. But the Osseous Stick Twister does some work for us in almost every game. This was by far the best choice for what we were doing. A Lionheart Glimmer, it's just so expensive. It's a 2 white pip, 3 colorless cards. So it's just so expensive to get out there versus this. So much faster. We were already in the colors. Like, I don't feel bad about that. Monstrous, we needed a little bit more removal. So I don't think that was a bad choice. One of the few in our colors there. Terramorphic, so it gave us some mana fixing, which helped as well. What's crazy is it's a played win rate of 53.4 as a land. So just that fact that it's a land alone and is helping your win rate is crazy. This could have also been another option, but kind of expensive. We needed the mana fixing, though. We didn't need any more Hand That Feeds. We already had 4 at that time. We probably should have grabbed Violent Urge over the Ragged Playdow here. Beastie Beatdown was definitely the choice. This was okay. There wasn't really a better choice. We were hoping to get that double strike. So of the 3 greens here, this was the best one for removal. And then this one, if we needed another body. I knew this one had a decent win rate, played win rate, 56%. Plus it gave me land cycling if I needed it. Horde Vigor was another potential option. Bashful BC was sort of our last option, rampaging, and then land. So overall, what did we miss? We potentially missed a white-blue enchantment deck. Could have pivoted really late, maybe, and made that happen. Overall, the green-red deck was not bad. We maybe had slightly better value plays, like just small percentages. We're talking like 0.5% or less better choices along the way. Minus, maybe something like this. Like I should have grabbed this if I was going to grab anything with black. Should have grabbed the Unholy Annex. So all that to be said, it was just a slight variation. So I think we were in the right color. We went in the right direction with green, red. Where we messed up, I think, is just in slightly better value cards along the way. Maybe grabbing a little bit too many Hand That Feeds. Could have replaced them with things like Horde Vigor or another Turn Inside Out, so we could have had a few more combat tricks. So there was just little things here and there that we could have done to improve. And so that will bring us to the end of the video, though. Let me know your thoughts. What other color would you have chosen if you had drafted this? Do you agree with the played win rates? Because that's kind of what I look at. Like, hey, when this card's played, what's your win rate percentage? And that can kind of tell you if it's a pretty strong card. If you've made it all the way to the end of the video at this point, you might as well like, subscribe, leave a comment below. It helps the YouTube algorithm. It gets it out there to folks who also like Magic the Gathering and want to watch this guy try to live out his dream of qualifying for the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour in the next 5 years. So until next time, we'll catch you at the table.